Hello and welcome back, everybody. Vince McSham with you here. I wasn't planning on doing a stream, but then when I was going to do some work, all of a sudden I find out that there's an update. Holy cow, who knew, right? Let me make some adjustments here real quick. Icy MTG, welcome aboard. Wrestling Purist Andrew Roberts. Here's some names. Nice to see you guys back here. And some of you may know more than I do about this. I haven't even looked at the patch notes yet. And as you can see, I am downloading it with about 7 minutes left to go. I'm not worried about what they fixed. I'm worried about what they broke worse than it was. I guarantee you that's going to happen. That's all they do is they make it worse than it was. Big part of this patch, obviously, is going to be for the DLC that comes out on the 26th, featuring Yokozuna, Rikishi, and several other names. Those are the two headliners in my book. And I am looking for something I'm not finding. Here we go. Boom, that's better. Get you guys all centered up. So like I said, you guys might know a little bit more about this than I do right now. And if you do, feel free to drop it down there in the comments down below. What's going on? I want to find out what they did. More importantly, I want to find out what they screwed up worse. Cade Welch, what's up? Still haven't fixed the belts. Holy shit. That tells me they're never going to. If they haven't fixed that by now, they're not going to. They added NXT 2.0. Well, that's something. They never said they were going to, that I know about. Yeah, there's a new arena. You're right. Shocking. All right, well, I'll definitely take a look at it. As everybody knows, I really don't like it. It's too Saturday morning for me, although maybe I'll throw my old school stuff in there. Maybe I'll use an NXT arena for them. It fits Saturday morning TV back in the 80s. I mean, the thought that they can go through that much trouble to add an arena, I'm going to presume they were already working on it, just didn't tell us, wanted to have a surprise. They probably knew how broken the game was going to be and figured they'll throw us a bone and maybe we'll look, ooh, what's that over there? And not look at the broken game over here. I don't know. All I see is the game that keeps on crashing. All I see is the game that keeps on deleting people's data. That's the game I see. My girlfriend's sending me videos of her cat, and I got to admit, I haven't met the cat in person yet, but he's absolutely adorable, or she's absolutely adorable. Got these big white mittens. And I'm not even a cat person, but I like this cat. And I like the one I got stuck with. They added tag belts to GM mode. Oh! Well, there's something that a lot of people are bitching about. But they still don't have, like, Intercontinental or US. But at least that's something. Just taking welcome aboard. Load times are horrible. Well, this has been about, I think it was 18 minutes, and now we're down to the final 3. So, unless you're talking about some other load times like the game itself, which, you're right, it hasn't been spectacular. Just got done washing 2 cars and a motorcycle. I'm drinking some beer. Oh, hell yeah! There are 4 matches on a card in GM mode. I honestly have no interest in GM mode whatsoever. I looked at it for a hot minute, didn't care for it. I'm not going to mess with it. My Rise, don't care about it. All I care about is the Creation Suite and Universe mode. That is it. And those are 2 of the things they have screwed up royally. Yeah. Purist, that's what I'm saying. It's like the complaints are not that we want the NXT 2.0 arena. The complaints are we're tired of our data being erased. We are tired of created wrestlers crashing the game. Fix it. And they're ignoring that. They're ignoring it not because they haven't patched it, because they won't acknowledge it. I see them posting on their Twitter last week, acknowledge me. And then all the positive reviews the game received in day 1 and day 2 before we realized how broken it was. No, acknowledge us, bitch. We're the ones paying you. Anyone who got the DLC or deluxe edition with the NWO, like I did, paid you twice. $120, bitch. Fix the freaking game and stop patting yourselves on the back. This ain't a Barry Horowitz moment, okay? You shouldn't be proud about anything. All right, it's all ready to go. Yeah, NXT UK, I mean, that's almost dead. It sounds like they're getting rid of it almost. I'm not sure they are, but it ain't getting much love, and now that you've lost Walter and all that, All right, can't show that, otherwise I get struck down. The version of this game has old data, yeah, update it, and here it goes. You're going to update the data, and it's going to crash like a motherfucker. So wait, let me get this straight. I see in GM mode, the tag team opponents won't run in and make a save every 2 seconds. Why can't you put that in the friggin' universe mode? Jesus. Tag team matches, it's like I have to play them when I'm streaming because if I don't, they're going to last a half hour. And I ain't got time for that. Nobody does. All right. Let's take a look at some of this crap that they did. We'll get and play one-on-one, normal mode. Let's go with his, have him go up against, yeah, there you go. And let's take a look at this 2.0, shall we? Well, there it is. New arena. Impress me. I dare you. Oh, they did fix it in all modes. Thank you, baby Jesus. Because, gosh damn it, that was getting annoying as hell. That might be the first thing they've done since release that I can say thank you for doing something. The NXT Splash Arena. In the update, the crowd was all sped up. Jeff, what does that mean? Welcome to Orlando, Florida. They got the steel cage up around the fans. The fact that they still haven't fixed the issue with the belts is surprising me.
The following contest is scheduled for
one fall.
Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany.
Moving in hyper mode? I'll have to see what that looks like.
One half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Marcel Bartel.
This is one of those guys that I know nothing about because I don't watch the product anymore. So other than through the video game, and I kind of like that about the games every year when they come out with the new rosters and I see a bunch of people I don't know anything about. If I like them in the video game, I might actually check them out on TV. I don't know what moving in hyper mode means, Jeff. That's probably on me. I just don't get it. I don't know what that is. There's a glitch if you have managers for some entrances. Is there a glitch now because of the patch, or is that one of the things that was repaired? Because I never had a glitch with a manager yet on NXT 2.0 Arena. There you go. Answered my question. Thank you so much. I will not be using this arena other than this stream right now, probably.
At 266 pounds, Rex Steiner.
Oh, they gave him a new name? I wasn't thrilled with Marcel but to begin with, but that's the one I'll be sticking with if I use him. All right, well, let me take a look at the crowd members here and see if anything looks different. I guess I never noticed them moving slowly or like that was an issue. We had that issue where the front row section wasn't moving at all. They were catatonic. All right. I like the way he just walked across the ring without moving his feet. That was cool. Steiner line. All day, every day. Get your ass. Let's go ringside here. Take a look. Aren't they supposed to have a steel cage up here? No, there's no steel cage. Where's my steel cage? That's disappointing. They have the clear barrier, but no steel cage. I kind of like the asylum effect. That's one of the few things I could say positive about it. Get up, bitch. Uh-oh. What's he going to do? Oh! All right, let's do this. Highlight reel. And camera. All right, let's take a look around here and see what we got. Other than the backsplashes and stuff, and the fact that they didn't, so they gave us a see-through wall barrier. They didn't put the cage up. That's kind of a miss, a big miss, I would say. Isn't it in the other NXT arenas? Once they went with the color splash, did they get rid of the cage? I kind of thought they had that. Let's get some popcorn. Oh, won't let us. Yeah, again, I guess it's good that they added it, and I know there's people that wanted it. I guess I just wasn't one of them. And do they... Let me see something here. Oh, they have regular steel posts. They don't have the LED posts or the apron. That's one of those animations I actually like. where he grabs the guy by the trunks and hurls him in. Swing and a miss. That's how you reverse it, bitch. Let's see it. Let's see it. Nope. I thought he might go for the Frankensteiner. One-sided battle early on in this one. Overhead belly to belly. Nice catch. Shades of the dog-faced gremlin. I thought he'd go up there and take him off with a suplex or something good. Get him. Steiner recliner, here it comes. I might have to do a tag team match just to see. Overhead press. Hooks the leg. And that might be all she wrote. It is. Blazed. Whoa, what happened, Blazed? My man. Let me turn the volume down so I can hear you better. Blaze says, I just deleted 2K22. There's a fix that could help. I uploaded the saved data. Yeah, I did that earlier. Now re-downloading the game and grabbing the data is supposed to fix some crap. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. I was having a lot of issues, and you remember, what, a week or so ago where I couldn't do anything in universe mode, and that all got fixed by deleting the game and reinstalling it. And then it does, you can keep your saved data, and that'll be okay. But like I said, now I'm saving the game every single day, backing it up, because you never know when the crash is going to come. Is that what we paid our money for? Sliders. Let me see that. I guess I probably haven't messed with that too much. Hold on a minute. Options. I'm guessing it'll be an extra, maybe not extra down here. Tutorial volume gameplay. I bet you it's in gameplay. Here we go. Balancing, targeting. What do we want to go with? Gameplay, difficulty, normal, weight direction. I wanted to change that and try the other. Allow held input for mini games. Not sure what that even is. Rope break is automatic. Auto reversal for ground attacks. Entrance run in play mode. Post match run in play mode. Blood is on, subtitles are off, tutorial tips, edit created superstars are allowed. Presentation. Is the fatigue the red splash mark that we get. Let me try turning that off because I hate that damn thing. Control, help, and match rating HUD. Reversal prompt. We'll leave it for the moment. Camera cuts, camera shakes, camera panning, post-match replays, breakout HUD. Controller vibration is off. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what we want to do here. AI standing strike reversal rates. Purist, you got a joke. Hit me, baby. I can use a good laugh. Roger Pace, welcome. And I totally forgot to tell everybody, but we're listening to Blazed Radio. All right, you sent me a link. I'm going to presume that's on the Twitter machine. Let me go jump over to the Twitter machine real quick. Doom, 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 doom. Best simulation sliders for WWE2K. All right, I'm a sucker for a good conversation. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a video. Let me get that volume off so I don't get struck down for stealing somebody else's content. All right, show me the sliders, baby. Show me what we got to do here, baby. Try and make this game so it's a little bit funky like a monkey, baby, so it's not such a piece of shit the way it is. Only took them 2 months to fix some shit. Alright, that crap I don't need help with. Just get me to my sliders, man. That's what I say when I go to the restaurant. Give me my sliders. Yeah. Come on, move it along. Alright, here we go. Whoopsie. A little too fast. Alright, here's the sliders. Literally everything down to 0. AI standing strike reversal rate 0. How can that be making... This is basically going to help AI against AI, right? I mean, it's, if you're playing against it, it's going to kind of suck, though, right? Theo, what's up, buddy? I'm not necessarily shocked that they got 2.0 in the game. What I'm shocked about is that they still haven't fixed the belts. Oh my God, everyone and their mother is complaining about that, guys. Maybe you fix the stuff with the biggest complaints first. I don't remember anybody saying this game sucks. It doesn't have the 2.0 Splash Arena in it. And if you did, you're lucky. Lucky you didn't. I didn't hear you say it, and lucky that you got it. Matthew Soper, what's up, buddy? Welcome. AI versus AI working for me pretty well. Okay. But what about when we play against the AI now? Is it not just going to be Squash Match City? All right. Look, I'm going to do it. I can always put them back. Straight down the line, huh? Zeros. I'll watch the full video later when I can listen to it. I can't do it on stream, otherwise I'll be like stealing someone's content. Now, wait a minute. Referee downtime. I would think that one we'd want to... I like my referee staying down. I want time for shenanigans. Yeah, he left his up at 100%. I was right. Okay. All right, what we got? Entrance run-in. He had his up at what? 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Referee downtime is good. I should have had that done already. I don't know why I didn't. Basic reversal. We'll take that down to 0. Take that down to 0. Take that down to 0. No, man, you don't want to have some reversals on your... I'm trying to scroll off of his. Unbelievable. I'm literally on my computer right now grabbing his scroll bar from his game. Ay. I think I'll be happy just bringing it down to like 10. Stamina cost, stamina recovery. Everything else is pretty much down. Rollout frequency. I'm going to give that a little something. Rollout duration. Stun gain. Stun duration. Vital regen cooldown. AI difficulty, damage scaling. As I see all these things coming down to 0, it makes me wonder why it was ever in the game. Does he do anything with targeting? There we go. All right, targeting indicators, players only. Fair enough. Well, no, I want the referee too, because I'm gonna take out some referees once in a while. Need to get that DQ in. Semi-auto, semi-auto, semi-auto. Target teammates. Ooh, gotta leave that on, man. You never know when somebody gonna get swerved. Target opposing manager. Nah, gotta leave that on too. Targeting opposing. All right, now I'm gonna leave those. Okay, I'll be your Huckleberry. Let's go back here. Let's do a tag team sim game, sim match, and see if it's reasonable. Maybe they also patch, I don't know if it's just me or what. You can't just hit your tag team finishers just because you have a finisher all the time. It wants, I guess, some other criteria also met. But I'll go a long match and maybe one time with stored finishers and everything be able to actually hit my tag team finisher. And, of course, I'd run in and make the save on that shit. That's, you know what, if they would have just fixed the game tag team-wise from that standpoint, where if you hit a finisher, the other guy doesn't run in. Then it's a matter of whether or not you can kick out. But anyway, we'll give this a shot. All right, we want to sim it. Who do we want to go with here? Let me get back to our chat, and I'm going to check that video out in detail later on. Yakuza, welcome to the stream. And in the house, we've got D-Train in the house. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like down below if you don't mind. It does help. I'm just trying to read up on some of these comments here. D-Train says, did I get your tweets? I just pulled up my Twitter machine a second ago to see this video link, but I do see you're there. And you got some gifts, it looks like. Who dat? Who is that? Seems the belt issue might be fixed. Download a title made in the beginning, and it showed up in exhibition. Huh. And I see a lot of notes. What is that? All the patch notes? Oh my goodnesses. That's a lot of notes, boys and girls. I haven't seen that many notes on a patch since 2K20. Can we at least agree on one thing when it comes to 2K? At least they're consistent. They consistently put out shit. Universe data cleanup and updates. Well, there's no problem with the universe data being cleaned up. They cleaned me up real good. Took it all out. Improved superstar naming consistency. Don't even know what that means. Improved the UI flows and visuals. Updated custom portrait formatting. Normalized store credit earnings. Give me something I give a shit about. My faction's not even going to read that because I don't care. Universe. Improved stability throughout universe. Boy, that is so vague. Universe data cleanup and updates. Improved superstar naming consistency. Improved flows. It's like the same exact notes. Updated custom portrait. Same notes. Normalized store credit. Added the ability to disable run-ins after editing a match. Say that again. Added the ability to disable run-ins after editing a match. You have to generally put run-ins into a match, don't you? We'll check on that. Added custom championship names to division screen. Okay. Improved superstar portrait compatibility with 8-player matches. All right, if that was a problem. Improved consistency of superstar run-ins in storylines. Consistency would be an interesting word. They seem very consistent. That was the problem. Everybody had the same run-ins. Adjusted custom arena match rules to more closely match those in gameplay. I'll tell you what, I will continue reading these as we get a match going. How's that? So, what do we want to go with here? Let me go here with, we'll take Bobby Fish and give me some Kyle O. And have them go up against we'll go with Hookster. Hey, did he get released? Is that what I heard? Kushida's gone bye-bye? That makes him a free agent, boys and girls. And that's what's news. We'll hit custom and see how that's holding up. I didn't make a show. Okay. I just made an ROH Manhattan Center arena, but I forgot to make a show for it. But let's go with Dynamite. Got a lot of created stuff going here. Let's see how it works. And then I can check on the... Well, my belts are already all kind of fixed based on using plates, but it'd be nice to not have to use the plates. All right, while this is going on, back to creation mode. Here we go. Improve performance and stability within all create modes. That, again, so vague. I mean, give us an idea what that looks like. Data cleanup throughout the creation modes. Improve compatibility between many custom arena stage parts. Improve camera angles in create an arena. Wasn't an issue for me. Improved graphical fidelity of custom championships. Graphical fidelity. Them's the terms that you want to learn. It sounds good, you know what I'm saying? Anybody remember that story about the Emperor's new clothes? That's kind of what I feel with 2K, the way they keep on blasting this kind of crap out there. Like, no one's going to notice the Emperor's naked. What am I, a fucking idiot? He's not wearing no clothes. Fidelity. Give me a break. Updated template data for the arena templates. Updated template data for the arena templates. Maybe that means they have a 2K arena. 2K arena. What the only thing I was hoping they would do, and maybe they did, is have NXT empty arena to build with. You know, with those unusual cuts to them and maybe the chain link fence around it, because you could do a lot of cool stuff with that. We're getting ready to ring the bell. Let's check out the graphical fidelity in this match, shall we? Ooh. check it out. Now that's some serious graphical fidelity, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mind telling you. Graphical fidelity, my ass. Added the facing ringside category in top rope taunts. Facing ringside. Top rope. Okay. Improved compatibility between hundreds of different creative superstar parts. You should have been able to do that. Those 100 parts have been there since 2K15? Or THQ, actually. I think they adopted them from there. Improved functionality of hair dye color tool. Well, that can only help because I wasn't thrilled with the hair dyes. Improved ability for players to apply images in creative superstar parts. Improved randomization consistency in superstars with fixed masks. Fixed masks. I can't say that 5 times fast. Added multiple correct crowd signs for various superstars. Improved consistency of unlocking purchased parts. Address reported concerns with swapping partners in a tag team match. I don't know that I had that problem. Online play I don't deal with. Character I'm not worried about. Create. What's under create this time? Improved performance stability within all create modes. My GM I could care less.
And his partner.
Adjust stun duration during matches. Adjust the damage on several moves. AI uses more position variety in the corner, such as top rope stun. Hey, by the way, did they fix that little thing where you Irish whip somebody into the ropes and then they just keep running into the rope but don't rebound? AI will now utilize the ladder bridge outside of the ladder matches. Improved AI strategy for countering running attacks. Gosh damn it, this goes on forever. Hey all, patch 1.09 is our biggest update yet. Well, you've only been around 6 weeks, guys. What is that telling you? Featuring some of the more popular community requests, stability and balance improvements, new MyGM features, and much, much more. Thank you for playing, and keep the feedback coming. Here you go. Here's to ya. There's your feedback. Full NXT 2.0 Arena added game-wide options for graphic settings on PC. Console players, fuck you. Polished hundreds of superstar interactions and improvements, blah, 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 blah. All right, like I said, that's a lot to swallow right there. That was also a lot of bright white, so I've been washed out on camera, but it is what it is. PFW, welcome aboard. Let me catch back up on some of this stuff that's been happening in my absence. M-Hawk is in the house. What the heck? What was that? I don't even know what you were referring to, purist, but that's good. Oh, D-Train has a little separate entrance he gets. That's too good a name for me not to, amp it up a little bit. So is this game by Able now with all these patches? And hello to you, M-Hawk. If you're asking me, is it worth buying the game now that it's been patched? They just put this patch out. I can assure you of one thing. I'm going to find out, and everyone else will find out in the very near future what they broke that wasn't broken by putting the patch in to fix shit. If you want a game that's going to work right, this ain't it. It isn't going to work right. It may be working better than it did. We'll know that a little more as time goes by. So what we're testing right now is tag team in an all-out sim match, because they were supposed to have fixed that, where you don't have non-stop run-ins and saves and the match drags out for a half hour. Sorry, Kushida, but your ass got fired. Don't worry, baby. I'll bring you to ROH. As soon as I heard he got fired, I was like, damn, my ROH roster just went up. Let's see what Baby Hook has got in the tank. Yeah, he's looking a little bit big. I got to go look into this one. I did pick up some new stuff, and as a matter of fact, right after this, we'll go take a quick look, and I'll show you some of my favorite creators and what they've been coming up with. There is a Jay Lethal. That is the absolute bomb. That is created by Override. It's Override with 2 eyes. It is perfect. You don't need to do a damn thing to it. It only comes with 1 attire, though, so before I deleted my other Jay Lethal, I took a second attire from him. But other than that, this thing is absolute artistry at its finest. I think Hacksaw House might have done the hook. If not Hacksaw, then Dre, I believe. We'll find out in a minute. But he definitely looks way too big, too tall, and too thick. I mean, granted, none of these guys are exactly heavyweights, but he should be in the same category as them size-wise. Let's get a couple of these guys head-to-head with him and see how much of a difference there is. I mean, he might not be massively oversized. Maybe just take him down a couple inches. Yeah, Purist, I'm sorry. I was looking at the Twitter, and that's a pretty white screen, so it threw a lot of light on me. And now we got 120 frames per second. Yeah, okay. More frames is a better pitcher, so. Yeah, Kushida's contract was up. Wonder where, now, when the contract runs up and they don't renew, is there still a 90-day? No, there shouldn't be. I mean, he could show up on AEW tonight, maybe? Which reminds me, I got to go back in and tweak this arena up a little bit. No, he never left, Matthew, you're right, never left NXT. Sadly, I have not watched him in NXT, but I know he's pretty well respected and supposed to be a top-notch wrestler, and a lot of the people that are well respected in the industry so far as the Meltzer-type people all said they dropped the ball miserably with him, never bringing him up to the main roster, never giving him a chance to do anything. And Theo, to your point, the fact that the patches do roll out the same each and every year with 2K, and not like we didn't know this, we all knew this. They do limited, and I mean limited testing in-house. And they release the game and say, all right, guys, get ready. We're going to have our testers let us know what we need to fix. And that's you and me. D-Train, the AEW belts work, but the Impact belts don't. How do you figure the game knows the difference between one and the other? No non-compete. Oh, I like it. I think we see him tonight. I don't think Tony lets him get away. It's time to fire a few of these other people and get them out of town. They can get rid of that he-she. Or there's actually two of them, really. It's a waste of space right there. Everyone has to see the Emperor swinging member. Yep. Blaze, yeah, that's what I was saying. I wanted to see that. Okay, let's see here. We're going to get a submission. Nobody's making a save. That's good. It also lends. So there was a long delay before he made the save, and it ended up being too long. That adds to the drama because now you don't know if this guy's going to get out of it or not. So you're right. Tag team matches right there. Plus with the sliders changed, much better. Big difference. I don't know how much of it is the update and how much of it is the slider control. And I think they really need to consider slider control for tag team matches on run-in factor.
Here are your winners, Bobby.
Send the hook.
And Kyle O'Reilly.
Longest patch notes ever. Yeah, I'm surprised that doesn't come with a copyright and a publishing house because that's a book. Still reading up some of these comments here, getting caught up here. What's the status? Added the Bella Twins. Ooh. Does very good work. You think he's going to go back to Japan, Theo? We'll see. AEW is tomorrow? Why did I think it was today? Today's what day of the week? Tuesday? Okay. Oh, yeah, because they were on Tuesday nights, right? And then they switched to Wednesday or some shit. I got you guys around to keep me honest. Oh, Chris Hero, man. He was out of shape when he left the WWE, and has he done anything really? I think his best days are behind him, but yeah, I could see that. Cesaro. Is that how he's spelling his name now? I heard he was doing something. I don't know why he doesn't just go back to Claudio Castagnoli. That's what I would have done. Gameplay sliders are the same. All right. Adam Findlay, welcome to the stream. There's a new name popping in. There's a custom title glitch in Universe that's been fixed. Zion, welcome. So what did they break? We haven't figured it out yet. Give me time. Give me some time. All right, so Tom Watts says all the titles are working. Cicero or Cesaro. Yeah. It's pretty close. It'll be pronounced right anyway. I just don't know why he doesn't go to Claudio Castagnoli. He established that name well enough. Fans are going to remember it. But okay. NXT 2.0 is on tonight, as if anybody cares. You're right. I don't. If they were to give me $20 and a six-pack, I might do it. I might watch it. I have not heard any reports, Theo, about bringing back FTR, and I cannot imagine the set of circumstances where those two guys would want to entertain that idea. Obviously, there's more money, but a lot of these guys and girls are learning. It ain't all about the money. Tragedy Dark. Doesn't have a 60 or a 90 day, but either way, he doesn't have a clause on an expiring contract. I presume we're still talking about Kushida and not Cesaro. According to me, it's the best game ever. No, I never said that. No. 2K19 right now is still the best wrestling game that's come out since THQ lost they went out of business. And this can't beat 2K19 ever because every match has to start with a grapple. Or every move, rather, has to start with a grapple. So it'll never be the best wrestling game. Can't. Visually, yes, they have the title for the best game in wrestling visually. And I guarantee you there's still plenty wrong with the game. We just, like I said, anytime they patch it, they screw something up that was working fine. We just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm going to download a couple of custom titles real quick, and we'll take a look and see how they work. I know what they broke. Just go on Twitter, says D-Train. And that's right. I haven't been on Twitter yet to see it. D-Train, do you have anything handy that you can throw up here in the comments section that we know people are crying about that's broke down on since the patch? In Exhibition, you can't do 2 titles anymore. Well, let's find out real quick. We're here. I guess it should help if I know who's got oh, we'll find out. Well, let's do it the easy way. Go with Roman. And Brock should have it, I think. Title matches on. Yeah, you're right. I'm not seeing... Let's do this. Let's go with Shawn Michaels against Shinsuke. Let's see. Got nothing. Title on, entrance on, match options, custom match rules, select arena, referee, special finisher, entrance. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, double match. It's there. You can make title versus title. Now, I hope that is still the case as well in Universe mode. Well, they could be interested all they want. I mean, would it be the most shocking thing ever to find out that FTR decided to re-sign with WWE? Not the most shocking, but I'd be friggin' shocked. They were no happy. And they know how it works there. They might promise them the world, but then they get you in there. Next thing you know, you're laying down for 50-year-olds. D-Train, if you're on PSN, I can do that easy enough. I don't have time to now set up a... I probably should have thought about that. It'd be a little tough for me to go and set up a Skype right now while I'm streaming, but if you want to get on PS4 or PS5, I guess it doesn't matter, get in the chat room, let me know. One person says... The PC version is broken. The game is running at 10K speed. It's unplayable. I feel bad look for anybody, okay? I'm never going to be a PC guy when it comes to gaming. It's just not my thing. My girlfriend's playing this game where she builds train stations and shit, and she's on the PC, and I'm watching her move a mouse and move keys, and now I'm like, screw that shit. I need a controller. NXT does 30 days non-compete for nobodies and 60 for nobodies. If they're a nobody, then why do they have to have a non-compete? Let them go. They're nobody. Yeah, of course the WWE is interested in MJF. He's the future. He's going to be tearing things down, and he's going to go to the WWE. There's no doubt in my mind. They're going to offer him ridiculous money. He's going to take it. Now the question is, how bad are they going to screw him up when he gets there? Because they can't handle him. They got no idea what to do with him. Their writing staff's going to try and give him a script. He's going to say, fuck you. And as for Wardlow, it's like I'm starting to watch him more. And his in-ring work's okay. Facials are good. Even the little bit I've seen him on a stick, not bad. The name sucks. The fuck is a Wardlow? Hope it's not his real last name. But if it is, give him something better. Call him Brachiosaurus or something. I don't know. But, man, give him something better. Theo, there is an element of, I don't know if I can use the word surprise about Cody going back. One thing we know about wrestling, and particularly the WWE, is very seldom are bad feelings forever. There's always that element of forgive and forget because that's what's best for business, pal. So I wasn't shocked at all that Cody, well, I guess when I first heard it, I thought it was a spoof. I thought it was a work. But as it became more likely to be fact, and then they tried swerving everybody with these reports that Cody's backed out of the deal, and I'm not shocked. I just, he left to prove a point. He proved the point. He made himself more valuable to the point where they're paying him God money now. You know Cody's not going to go for much longer. He doesn't intend to be a 50-year-old wrestler. So why would you not make the biggest paycheck you can right now? And that's what he's going to do. That's what he's doing. So I was a little shocked when I first heard about it. Then I didn't believe it was true, so I got out of shock mode. And then as it kept on rolling around back and forth, I kind of realized, yeah, he's probably gone. It seemed like the stuff between him and Tony was legit. And it is what it is. But so far as the bad feelings and stuff he said on the way out the door and the whole throne breaker, I got the t-shirt. They looked at that when it happened. I'm sure they had a good laugh. I'm sure Triple H, when they ever saw the video the first time, he probably laughed himself silly. There ain't no hard feelings there. And both guys were in a different point in their careers and their lives and their mindsets. Triple H is definitely not the same guy he was 6 years ago. Near death will do that to you. Oh, there you go. It is his real name. It's just not a good name. Not a good name to have. It's not a good name for wrestling. You got to give him something better. Or else call him Michael Wardlow. That'd be better than just Wardlow. Let's come up with a better name for Wardlow. That's what we're going to do right now. Come up with a better name for Wardlow. Tragedy, thank you for asking. My Easter was very uneventful, which is the way I like it. I just stayed home. Family was going out to a cousin's house, but it's like an hour and a half away, and it's like I'm not driving an hour and a half. Sorry. I'm relaxing. I got the dogs. We watched some wrestling. Did a stream. For me, that's a good day. I'm happy that way. Oh, yeah, MJF is a hot property, and he will be. He's, 24 years old, for God's sake. This guy's got years left on him, barring, God forbid, injury. D-Train, I can bring you in. He says, are you under D-Train? Are you on my friends list? I guess we'll find out here. Was that a message? Oh, there you go. Boom. Did you set up a party? Or am I setting up a party? I guess I'm setting up a party. We'll have it open if anybody else wants to jump on the PlayStation Network. Let's try this way. Come on, man. D-Train, boom. All right, there's your invite, buddy.
Hey, yo.
There's D-Train in the house.
Yes, what's up, sir?
Nothing much, man. Just trying to make sense of what's coming up with the 1.09. How you doing?
Yeah, that was quite the list.
Dude, I was going to run to the other room and get my readers. It's like, holy shit.
Well, that's why I asked if you had read it beforehand, because I saw you were doing the patch update thing, and I was like, oh, I wonder if you read my tweets.
No, I didn't even have a chance. It's like I wasn't planning on doing nothing today other than messing with my roster a little bit. I wasn't going to stream or anything. I'd wash 2 cars and a motorcycle, have a beer. I'm just going to chill, and it wouldn't let me play the game until I do the most recent patch notes. And I'm like, oh, snap, it happened. So then I was like,
a lot of people like my my thing about that. It hits hard, crashes the same. A lot of people retweeted that.
And I've got the shirts are ready to go almost. I've just got to tweak a few things. I'm really working right now on the website that I want to use, which haven't got that far yet. I was looking at a couple of different options. I didn't like the first one I was messing with at all. It's just too confusing. I just need a simple website that I can sell T-shirts and coffee mugs and stuff like that through. But a lot of people have been asking me about that shirt in particular. That's the one right now that's got a lot of people wanting it.
Yes. There's WWE Games. Yeah, that's a trip. They're telling everybody now. They're asking them, did you make a ticket? Did you make a ticket?
Do I have to? Did you make a good game? Did you make a good game? Britain, welcome.
Apparently, they have adjusted the scaling consistency of superstar images, and you may need to reload any custom portraits for creative wrestlers accordingly.
Yeah, I don't know. Britain asked me if I've ever been an announcer. High school basketball games. So I did announcing for them. And lately I'm trying to, look around to see if there isn't something in Central Florida. I can't believe, with the history of Central Florida and wrestling. But I have not found anything yet. But I'm trying to find some small upstart indie company that will let me announce their matches for like a YouTube channel or something like that. Or maybe if they want to piggyback on this, I could throw them on here and put them in a separate playlist or something like that, help promote them. But I definitely would like that. Put that on the bucket list of stuff I'd like to do. We've got Impact Wrestling going to come to the place I work at in the middle of next month. And ODB is a friend of mine, so I'm going to hit her up and see if she can get a hold of somebody over there. And I just want to help set up the ring. That'd be another bucket list thing. If I could set up the ring and just hit the ropes once, I'd be happy as a pig in shit.
Do you really want to help set up the ring, brother?
Yeah. I didn't say it was going to be easy. Well, if you knew the other stuff I do at the job I got, believe me, it ain't no big deal.
Yeah, I've done my fair share of putting up a ring and taking down the ring.
I don't want to do it by myself.
Well, I almost had to do it by myself. That's a pain in the ass.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Sorry, pardon my language.
Oh, that's all right. I said fuck twice at least.
Oh, fair. But I've done it quite a few times, and yeah, everybody seems to bow out when it comes time to take down the ring.
The pyro guy in WWE is earning his paycheck with every Cody Rhodes entrance.
Yes, they do play as pyro every time he comes out.
And it's a lot of pyro.
Yeah.
Jamon Scott in the house.
So, yeah, a lot of people complaining about it on the PC version that it's going way too fast.
Yeah, that's what I was reading a minute ago. The PSN is old school WWF, all one word. All right, let's take a look at these creations from my favorite creators, and I added a couple of new guys. They didn't put out a lot of stuff, but what they put out is top-notch. So these are the kind of guys that are just going to be real slow and methodical, maybe only end up doing 5 or 6 in the next year, but they're going to be amazing pieces of work. So,
yeah, I think I kind of tweeted it. I've seen you kind of tweet out some of those. I think I know which ones you're talking about.
All right, that's going to be Uwe Lawal, which I figured right away. So those are the portraits, and here are the Bellas. Now, these are created Bellas, or did he mod them in somehow? It's hard to tell from the thumbnail, but looks really, really good. I think these are actually his creations. This is What's the Status? He even has the images there to go, the renders to go along with them. Yeah, I think those are original works by him. Very good.
Please fix pinfalls. It's harder to kick out now.
Where are you reading that? Online?
Yeah, I'm just reading their from their patch update, and everyone that's complaining about what needs to be fixed.
I told you, if you fix something, they're going to break something. That's just the way this is. Wahoo
Somebody
McDaniels.
just said they spent hours downloading and adding 100 edits. Now I've got to do it all again.
Dynamite has an amazing looking Dino Bravo. All the detail you'd ever want. Give him a thumbs up for that. Speaking of thumbs up, make sure you're dropping a like on this one.
Of course, you have some people just complaining. They're like, if you can give us an NXT ring, why can't you give us updated rosters?
Oh, I got to download a belt here and test it out, too. Who made this one? Uwe Lawal made a Wayne Ferris. It looks incredible. Looks so good. All right, Mandy Rose, that was... Oh, it's not who I thought it was. There's a Mandy Rose coming out by, I want to say, What's the Status? But it might have been one of the other guys. Here's the Jay Lethal by Override. I am telling you guys, the thumbnail will not do it justice. You open that thing up in edit mode and zoom in on that face, and man, this is just high quality. And that's by Override with 2 I or 2 R's. I'm sorry, I said 2 I's earlier. It's Override with 2 R's, but all together.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that one on Twitter. That's a pretty good one.
Yes. And then Hacksaw House TLC is hot at work again. This Sammy Guevara replaced my old one and didn't have to do nothing. I mean, he's got 2 attires already. I like both of them. Good to go. entrances in there, everything, movesets, it's all good to go. So you want to pick that one up if you're looking for a Sammy Guevara. That's the best I've seen. I'm at the point now where I'm really trying to just get to the point where I'm taking the ones I like, and that's it. I'm done. I don't want to keep on swapping out.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
The hook that you saw earlier was created by... Damn, how do I say that? Looks like KISARAGITV? Something like that. Hashtags Hook AEW and Kisarog ITV. That's his name, Kisarog ITV. Let's see if he had any other content. Let me see. Not a lot, but it's good. That's a good Randy Orton. He's got... Oh, yeah, he was the one that did the Triple H with the denim vest jacket in. His MJF is pretty solid. Not the one I'm using, though. Darby wasn't bad either. He has CM Punk with the flattened out hair after the match has progressed. Mid-match messy hair look is what he refers to it as. But that's about accurate.
Yeah, just to clarify, the belts that the build issue I was talking about, I downloaded some belts that were first created like the first day.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, all the AEW belts worked perfectly, but Impact titles, no.
See, I've had to replace all mine anyway, so... Or repair mine, however you want to look at it. The only way I'd know if it's making a difference now is for me to remove some plates and see if it still works or not. EC3 by Blazed Mamba. That is exquisite work as well. Really, really good. I don't have a need for him yet. Doesn't mean I won't. But that's the one I'll be going with when it gets to that point.
Yeah, it's tough when you're getting down to like the 80 or 90 mark and you're like, who do you keep and who do you...
Yeah, well, it's worse for me. I'm at 99. And I've got to keep one slot open a little longer just because every time I find something that I like better, I can upload it. I can take a second. Because a lot of times I like the new one better maybe from a physical standpoint, but not an attire standpoint. Or maybe like with Jay Lethal, only came with one attire. So then I was able to take one of the other two attires that I liked on the one I was getting rid of and then get rid of it.
Oh, yeah, no, exactly. I hear you. That's where I'm at, too, keeping a couple spots just for checking people out, switching if I want to add attires to people and stuff. So
always got to keep a little extra there. And Deanna Purrazzo, again, that's the one I'm using right now. That was by Dre. And Dre had a bunch of good stuff at one time. Let's see. Let me go here. Get rid of that. Go to championships. Oh, let's go this way. Go to most downloaded and see what kind of trouble we can get into here. PFW, thanks for the follow, buddy. I appreciate it. On Twitter. Thank you very much.
Yeah, truthfully, I'm surprised Kushida ever went to NXT to begin with.
Yeah, it's not like he didn't have a pretty well-established name in the business. I'm going to download this.
You know how they usually treat a lot of people from Japan.
Is that your cat?
I don't have a cat.
Oh, then it's mine. Okay. It's like, man, I got the same problem over here.
Nope, but I got a dog that's looking at me crazy hearing a cat meowing, so...
Thank you, Tragedy. I appreciate that. But in all honesty, the sound system I'm running through really helps a lot. When I was streaming originally just through the PS4 with a headset, it was a decent headset, but it didn't have the sound this thing does. I've got me a nice little mixer. I've got a decent microphone, not the most expensive, but it's like an $80 mic.
So you see, Sonny got sued.
Sued? Isn't she in jail?
Not yet, no.
Oh, come on. Have they released the toxicology yet?
No, they haven't, but the family of the guy that...
Yeah, that she killed.
Died, they sued him, or sued her and her boyfriend.
Man, that didn't take a whole lot of time. I like the NWO belt. That's pretty cool looking.
They only ask you for $30,000, so they're not looking to get rich.
How much money?
Only 30,000.
Oh, hell no. Because apparently he's got a few bucks. No, man. They're driving Mercedes and shit like that. I'm going for more than that. I don't care if you got it or not. Sell your house, sell your kids, sell whatever you got to sell. I can't believe they haven't released the results of that test yet. And even, all right, let's say she wasn't drunk. I don't give a shit. She's a 7-time offender in doing stupid stuff that gets you arrested. Get her off the streets.
Yep, no driver's license, no insurance, no.
Yeah,
nothing.
and she was driving. So by letting her loose, you put a bullet back on the street. I ride a motorcycle. I don't want that. And I'm in Florida. I don't want that crazy bitch on the road.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Released that text for it, yeah.
All right, let's go with the Impact belt since that seems to be giving people issues. Dookie Wilkos, how are you, buddy? It's been a minute. Is this game really a dumpster fire? Oh, Lord, Dookie. It's beautiful looking. And until today, it was a piece of shit so far as playing the way it's supposed to play and letting us do the things we're supposed to do with it. This big patch may have changed and fixed some of that. It has made the sim matches a little better so far. I've only done one, but there is definite improvement in that. I haven't done any universe stuff yet since the patch or any of that. I might actually try to force one in. What time is it now? It's getting late. Probably be tomorrow. But until I've had a chance to really run it around the block a couple of times, and then again, we're going to find out what they broke. Because they don't fix something without breaking something. It's just part of their charm. Ooh, somebody else made a Universal Championship belt. A little bit different than what I'm running right now. Let me see how this looks, though. Gonna let that one slide. Yeah, we're on PlayStation right now, Big JH. And Kushida was in NXT. He is now free to go.
Yeah, I'm seeing somewhere that he might be on a 60-day because he was with NXT, but I don't know.
Sunny is back on Twitter promoting her OnlyFans. I'm sorry. Does she have any fans anymore?
Let's see.
Big JH joined the party.
Tammy. Is that where she's going by Sunny or her?
Impact World title. It doesn't look so hot, but in the interest of trying it out to see if it works.
Tammy. Tammy. Oh yeah.
What do I think of the whole Ezekiel situation? Purist. Watch my last Raw and SmackDown with the 2K22. And then you will know what I think of the new one versus the one that I would be booking. Which, by the way, that's been getting a lot of traction. More than any story I've run since back in the day where I had the whole time barrier breakdown, and the old wrestlers were in the current day roster through this portal mishap that took place during a lightning storm. I mean, it was way the hell out there crazy, and I didn't think it was going to last for a minute, but everybody loved that season. And yeah, and then I've had that kind of feedback on, and I've got plenty more to go with what I'm doing with Elias. So strap yourselves in.
How are y'all tonight?
Good. How are you doing?
Not too good.
Not too good. What's the matter?
Just my illness has been affecting me.
What you dealing with? Anything COVID?
No,
Okay.
I have. Remember I told you a long time ago I had a terminal illness?
I'm sorry, part of that broke up. What was that?
Remember a long time ago I told you I had a terminal illness?
Oh, yes, I do.
It's getting worse, so
Oh,
I've been sleeping most days.
I am so sorry to hear that, man.
What's this new update? I just got it started downloading.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm muffing through. So we've got a new arena. You got the 2.0 Splash Color Arena, but it doesn't have the steel cage surrounding the audience, which is kind of.
They do. They don't have that now on the show. They took
it down.
Steel.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they got
stupid.
They got a new set design where they edit tie-dye and shit.
I thought that was actually one of the kind of cool features of that stupid place.
That was the old arena. I mean, it's the same arena and everything, but
That was the black and gold?
Got rid of the colors.
Okay, well.
He
I only
just
watched the
edits,
first episode once they switched over just to see how bad it was going to be, and they didn't disappoint.
Rick Steiner going to be on there tonight.
On NXT?
He's on there it's on right now on USA Network, NXT.
Yeah. And what is Rick doing?
He got kidnapped a couple weeks ago by that Joe Gacy dude and that Brock Lesnar looking dude from Harlan.
Do their writing staff never have any? Is it like the one guy who just kind of okay, this week this guy's going to get kidnapped. This week this one's going to get kidnapped.
Gunther had his last match on NXT against Rick's son. Then him and Marcel went to SmackDown, and Marcel's name is Ludwig something now.
Yeah.
They turned Imperium broke up early in the evening, and then Brock, whatever his name, Braun Breaker beat Gunther, and then his son came. Then Rick Steiner came on the scene and revealed he was kidnapped. Then the show went up there.
Show should have stayed off the air.
So Rick Steiner's gonna be coming back for a match or two, I guess.
He's gonna wrestle. Yeah, I could
tag team matches with the son.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could see that he would want to be in the ring with his son a couple of times. That makes sense.
I saw Rick Steiner's son very first match in Ringgold, Georgia. Here in Ringgold, Georgia. He was it was Wrestle Jam, and he was managed by Scott Steiner, and yeah, he beat a local dude in his first match. So, yeah.
Well, what just happened there? Oh, okay.
Braun Breaker. Yeah, I seen his first match ever. His name was Bronson Steiner. Braun Steiner. Sorry, I'm rambling.
He's a badass though. He's a guy that you can definitely believe in every
like
way.
A mixture, like some mad scientist guy, like put the DNA of Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner together, and that's Braun Breaker. Because he's got like Scott Steiner's voice and his mannerisms.
Mm-hmm.
But
all right, let's see if this belt works.
Good luck.
Y'all were talking about Ezekiel. He passed the lie detector test last night on Raw.
Yeah, I watched Raw. And another
watched
lie
it.
detector. I mean, it's like, how many lie detector tests has a WWE issued over the years?
You know, they cut out a bunch of the backstage stuff on Hulu. It's only an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, they do us a favor by doing that.
Yeah, but I don't have cable, so I don't get some of that stuff pretty good, you know? It was in Buffalo last night.
Yes, it was.
My hometown, where I was birthed.
Was it?
You know by my logo.
Was it Edge? I think Edge was the one that took a really strong shot at Buffalo. Unlike
Well,
you.
everybody does. Everybody has to do their obligatory. Oh, Buffalo never won a Super Bowl.
Unlike your hockey and your football team, I've actually won championships.
Everybody has to take their obligatory shots.
Have the Sabres never won a Stanley Cup?
No.
Not even when Hasek was, or not Hasek, Dominic Hasek, right? The Dominator.
They've been a couple, but
No, that's probably what I'm thinking of. They made it to the finals.
Their last Stanley Cup was 99, but they've been to a lot of Eastern Conference championships, but they haven't been in the playoffs in 11 years now.
11 years.
Yeah. Hey, Buffalo Bills.
Hey, the belt is showing up.
Years before it took them 17 years before they got back to the playoff, and now they've been in it 5 years in a row now.
All right, well, the belt is actually showing up. The Impact title is visible. Let me see if there are plates on it or if it is just on the leather by itself.
I'm going to have to go back and see where you downloaded from because
Yeah, it
I need
looks
some Impact titles.
like there's no plates involved, so maybe they did listen. Yeah, that's got no plates.
You got Moose?
No, I haven't seen a good one, and I don't really have anywhere to put them at this moment. And I'm really tight on the fence as to whether or not I want to try and squeeze an Impact roster in here.
Like I told you in private, if you make an alternate PlayStation account and link it to your old school, your Vince McSham account on YouTube, you can still have the DLC and everything for that other account, and you can just have more roster space. That's what I do. I got 2 accounts linked to my YouTube.
I used to do something just like that back when, oh goodness gracious, how long ago would this have been? This is probably on the PS3 if I'm being honest. Yeah, it was been a THQ thing. I just remember it was a bit of a pain in the ass switching back and forth or something like that. There was something about it I wasn't a big fan of.
Yeah, I've been sick and I've been watching your old channel,
Yeah.
Invasion Sin, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Invasion Nation. Invasion's End.
You did have original characters on there. It was called XCW.
Yep.
You had original characters.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of different times. And even then, XCW had real characters as well, too, and then a couple of originals.
But they weren't on the game, though. They were Mick Foley was one of the main, then you had your, that Tony D'Angelo you should sue him for a gimmick infringement because you had
the Bartellis?
That Mafia character back in the
Yep,
day.
the Bartellis. That was based on The Sopranos, basically.
Well, you did it better than he does.
Yeah, I watch those once in a while. I still remember one where he had the two, I don't remember their names now, the two guys that were the tag team came into the office. What the hell happened to you two idiots? Wait, where you get these clown outfits? What are you talking about, boss? These things are expensive. You ought to know. You paid for them. This is what you spend my money on.
Back when they had custom stories.
Yep. Yes. Oh, create a story mode. When the hell's that coming back, man?
Bro, I've been binge watching that stuff because it's
wow,
very
thanks.
Good.
I uploaded a bunch of them to this channel because I still have the digital on a lot of it.
I think back in 2011 or something is when I found you playing the game. Your uploads, then when you switched over to this channel, I switched over to, but I've been sub to you since your old channel.
I know. I was actually going through all these little features on YouTube that some of them are new to me that they've probably been there a while. But one of them is when I'm going through sub counts and things like that to see if it's gone up and how much or whatever. And I scroll over some people's names that have been around a hot minute. It'll tell you how long they've been subbing. And I've got people who have been around 9 years, 10 years. I'm like, holy shit. Didn't seem like it's been that long. But, so yeah, you were definitely one of those guys that's been there for a good time.
I got 100 wrestlers with pictures on my game now. And it's been working pretty good. It's the granted, it's all those old wrestlers from the 80s. I was thinking about doing like an old school show, with because I got all the wrestlers that were on Legends of Wrestling games.
Right.
So I could do like Legends of Wrestling, like the Von Erichs and all those guys that were on the Legends of Wrestling video games.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing with 2K20 when I realized there was nothing you could really do with 2K20. Is I just downloaded a bunch of 80s and maybe a little bit of early 90s.
Did they ever add the promo thing in Universe mode?
In this one, 2K22, no, it's out. It's gone. They're not going to put that back.
They added tag team titles in my GM mode.
Yeah, they did do that.
I guess.
I don't think that, adding the tag team title thing probably wasn't the hardest thing for them to do. For them to be putting back the promos in Universe, I think that's going to take a lot more by the developers, and I just don't see them investing that. I don't think enough people have complained about it, quite honestly. I'm one of the few. Breaking the ice.
But I'm gonna get off here because I'm not feeling very well. But
all right,
I'll
man.
be in the chat watching you.
All right. I hope you feel better, man.
Take
care of yourself. Oh, I forgot I switched. I was over here trying to spam the button. I forgot I switched over. Oh, well. I do kind of like that version better, though. Well, the belt works. That's all I really wanted to see. So maybe the belts are all fixed now. That would be nice.
Do you remember who you downloaded that belt from?
It was like page 2, and all I did was a belt search in general. Hold on, though. Let's see. Go back out here.
Under most recent or downloaded or voted?
It would have been most downloaded, page 2, I'm almost positive. Maybe page 3, but let's see. It should show me that I've downloaded it already.
Oh yeah, by what does it say? All Pro or something?
Yeah, there it is right there. So that was by, Alfro, it looks like.
Or Alfro, there we go, sorry.
ALPFRO. So, yeah, that's the one I took. I haven't tried the tag team one yet that I got from page 1.
Are those the ones that I tried?
And I just downloaded another AEW women's title. So let me see if that one works, because if it does, it'll be better than what I'm using.
All right, I'm going to try the Impact Tag titles on page 1.
Tragedy Dark is still having issues with the cause. Tragedy, what fixed it for me was I deleted the game and reinstalled it, and that worked. So that's probably what you're going to be looking at doing, and just know that's about an hour to an hour and a half.
I've also noticed, too, that it seems like not everyone is having the same problem.
Yeah, but generally speaking, I haven't seen anybody having a problem where it's just them. There's always another person saying, yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah, true.
But there are some problems that seem to be more prominent for sure.
Yeah, no, you're correct.
All right, let's go to our belts and throw the Women's Championship edit. Title management. AEW women's title. Put this one on Britt Baker. Why not?
I also did notice too. I know they said they added new sign. Yeah, if you like seeing Snickers all over the place, that's all I see.
All right, we're gonna. Oh, hold on. Save. Gotta save it. We're gonna give Britt a shot here and see if that belt shows up, and if it does, then we'll swap it out, and I'll probably be swapping a bunch of them out, and then I got a lot of logos to delete.
Yes, sir. I know the feeling.
There you go.
Okay, we'll see the damage is here.
Everything Pro Wrestling in the house. Some of it's not so bad. You know, if you're into the new NXT 2.0 arena, they put it in the game. It appears that the belts are finally working. I've done a download of a Impact Championship. That works. And now we're going to test out the AEW Women's Championship and see if that one also works. And if it does, then I'm going to probably guess they've got it fixed.
Yep, and I'm testing the Impact titles as we speak.
Big JH, don't apologize, man. You were fine. I just want you to feel better, buddy. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I know what the weather change is, man. People be getting sick and stuff, so.
Everything Pro. If you're having trouble downloading cause, then I'm telling you, uninstall the game, reinstall the game. Make sure you back up your save file, though. You can carry your save file back in. And the belt is working on Britt, so I want to say that the belts are now working.
Yep, the Impact Tag titles are working for me too. They weren't before, so.
Okay. So they did patch that. That's a nice looking belt too when it's done the right way. So now I've got you pretty much. Well, I might be able to get away with just tweaking some of my belts. But there's a couple I'm probably just going to replace.
Yeah, I saw when I first joined it, you were messing with the setting. I might have to do that a little later too.
What's that, the slider settings?
Yeah, the slider setting. Yeah.
Man, I forget who made this one, but stellar work. That is so spot on.
All right, so titles are working. God. Now, see, that's totally weird too, because the tag titles been working for me like 3 hours ago. Now they work.
What was that?
I said that's weird how the tag titles, because I'm pretty sure these are the same titles I downloaded like 3 or 4 hours ago. They didn't work, but I did do the update. Now they work fine.
Would have been nice if they'd have put the squash match back in. And fixing blood would be also good, so that it is more realistic to wrestling. These little scratches and scrapes and scuffs, and we need somebody to blade.
I agree.
I mean, even the times where there wasn't a blade used, they bled like wrestlers. Which is pretty much any time Brock Lesnar had a pay-per-view match. I hit the damn triangle button. What's up with that shit? Kick her ass now. Kick her ass now. Come here, little girl. So far, the gameplay hasn't... I'm not noticing anything different about it.
Yeah, me either.
Shit. Missed by a mile on that one. I'm going to have to do some editing. Sky Blue looks a little too big as well. I know I made her a little bit beefier, but that's one of the things that, you know, they messed up with the creation mode. You used to be able to go in there and individualize things.
Yep.
I'm going to have to get used to the slider.
I downloaded a Christian, and he was like 255 pounds. I was like, he's never been that big.
Yeah, not on his best day, even when he had all that hair.
Yeah, he's about 220, 225, I think, at his best.
And it looks like it did take out that little red splosh when they get worn out. Oh, shit. You're not taking Britt Baker out with that. Girl thinks she's Jonathan Gresham. Are you kidding me? Sky Blue's having a career day. The timing seems like it changed on the reversals.
Right, the ROH Pure title's working. Right.
Come on, ref, get her off my hair.
Although it looks funny with the belt over the guy's coat. Doesn't blend very well.
Ooh, super kick off the ropes. That ought to be it. Let's see. Ooh, shrugs the shoulder up.
You see they've been changing more people's names.
What are they changing now?
Was that Casey Catanzaro and Kaylee Ray?
I did not know that.
I have to see what.
Wait a minute. Casey's still on the roster? I thought she left and retired. I mean, I know she's going to be in the game, but I thought she was done.
I thought she's been on NXT a little bit, but yeah, Kaylee Ray's new name is Elba Fire.
Elma Fudd?
Elba Fire. I guess because they don't want people using their real names. Casey's.
What do you got to do to get the lockjaw on? Maybe you got to be standing somewhere else? Probably got to be standing next to her side or at her head or something. I don't know.
I can't find what they think they do, but I know it was something pretty stupid.
Here is your winner, Britt Baker.
Oh, shit. We got her running. What the hell? I don't know if we're going to call that a glitch or not, but whatever.
Oh, Katana Chance is her name.
Rhea Ripley just ran into a... no, you still hit the ropes and stop. They didn't fix the rope glitch. Got an impromptu match between Britt Baker and Rhea Ripley.
I wonder if MSK is still going to be in the download considering what happened.
Oh, were they going to be in the DLC pack?
Yeah, they were.
Which one?
I think it was the last one.
Well, let's put it this way. If they're not, then they're going to have to replace them with somebody else. You got content promised.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Cody or somebody throw in there, but...
They could do that. It wouldn't even be that hard. I mean, they had Cody in the game. So they already have some renders and stuff, and they could easily scan him and put him in. That's not coming out till, like, what, July?
Yeah, the first one is until next week. And that's
Right.
PC,
And then we got...
Saga.
And then we got one a few weeks later, and then June. There's 2 in a row in June. Like a couple weeks apart, not even. And then the last one's in July. So if it's that last pack, they could easily have Cody in there by then.
Yeah, no, the one with MSK was supposed to be the July 7th one with Hurricane, A-Kid, and Stacy Keebler.
Yeah, Stacy Keibler. I mean, I don't know how we'd ever get along without a game without her in it because she was so pivotal. Nobody did bra and panties like Stacy Keibler. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, no offense. Nice person to meet, but not a wrestler.
Not at all. Tragedy Dark. Let me know if it works for you, man. I'd be very curious to know. Yeah, Rhea turned heel last night, JH. That had to happen.
Yep.
A little unfortunate, though. She's so friggin' over. And I would never get tired of seeing her go against Charlotte.
No, but she definitely has that look. If that rumor is true, that she might eventually join that Edge.
Oh, I mean, that's a great move, too. Don't get me wrong. I won't be disappointed if that happens. Anything that pushes her farther up the card works for me.
Yeah, it would make sense. Mr. T.
Well, it's time! It's time! It's Nation time! For over 17 years, we have brought you some of the most original content anywhere. And now is your chance to join the Nation. Exclusively here on YouTube. Click that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the like button when you're watching the videos and hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. We are One Nation.
DLCs might not be terrible, but there's a lot of stuff in there. Like, I don't know how I feel about Mr. T, to be honest with you. I guess it'll depend if it has him in his WrestleMania gear or not.
Yeah, that's true.
But, all right, so he did WrestleMania. He did WrestleMania 2, and he did the, what was it, Halloween Havoc in the cage with Kevin Sullivan.
Oh, the Ric Flair Hogan cage match. Yep.
Yeah, but Mr. T had a fight with Kevin Sullivan on that same pay-per-view.
Oh, wow. That's...
So,
Forgot.
yeah, he did. That was when they bringing back everything from the 80s, man. Hulk Hogan, they brought back. They didn't bring King Kong Bundy to the WCW, did they? They had Kamala. They had, gosh damn it. They had Earthquake and Shark. Oh my God, Shark. Somebody really, it's like, I think they just like flipped through the pages of a book and whatever it came out, it's like, Shark, that's you. Incredible incompetence of WCW in the 90s. Pre-Bischoff.
They went through some names. The Booty Man. The Disciple.
Indeed. All right, let me go look at these belts that I currently have and see if they can be salvaged or if I just want to scrap them and start over again. See, I'm definitely getting rid of that one already. I know that. This one was working, but I had to put a plate under it. So let's go here. Go to edit. Yeah, it's just the front plate. Okay. Now let's see if it works. If it works, I can probably salvage all of them then. It's like the TNT, I'm not going to worry about that. There was something in particular, though, that I definitely wasn't happy with. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Oh, there it is. The ROH TV title, yes. I need to definitely be able to fix that. But let me first see how this thing worked out.
See what's going on in the broken world of
Michael Williams. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yeah, buddy, I was going to definitely jump on and check things out once I saw there was a patch. I had no original plans on coming on tonight. He's already got it? Okay. But, yeah, when I saw they patched it up, I wanted to see what's been working and what's not working. And so far, there's been a lot of repairs. I'm not going to lie. Look, I want the game to be good. Paid $120 for it. Of course I want it to be good. I'm just getting used to them putting out crappy products that we have to test for them. And that pisses me off. I don't mind testing your game. Give it to me 2 months early and pay me. At the very least, give me a free game.
You gotta be curious. They said something about fixing some of the look of the original characters. I'm curious to see what they do.
All right, we are going to test out the AEW World Title Belt. I just got rid of the center plate, so there are no plates whatsoever now. It is all straight to the strap, and let's see if it works. I mean, it shouldn't have been a tough fix, quite honestly. The issue, I don't know the behind-the-scenes part of it, but the issue was basically when you were hiding the plates, it also hid anything on the strap. So when you were just putting your own renders directly on the strap like we've done every year, it hid them as well. It misinterpreted the information. I agree.
They still haven't fixed that timing when you throw somebody off the ropes.
Yeah, no, I just had that a minute ago, too. It only seems to happen when you're throwing them from left to right. At least for me.
You have to try that now.
And it doesn't happen necessarily all the time, because I've had the Irish whip thrown and they bounce off the ropes. But maybe it's a matter of how far away you are when you initiate the move.
Could be.
All right, let's get through there. Let's take a look at the Hangman and the AEW World Championship. Show me something. Show me something, baby. Let me see how this belt looks in the sunlight. Ooh, you get funky like a monkey. It's working. All right, well, that's another one. All right, I'm going to go back and fix the ROH TV title then, so it doesn't look so hideous with that blacked out plate underneath it. There may be hope for this game yet, but think about it. We're almost 2 months into the lifespan, and they're just now getting it to the point where it works. That's a controller I hear in the background, right?
Yes, sir.
Because otherwise you could go blind. All right.
Oh, yes. It's definitely a controller, brother.
Okay, just making sure. One joystick or another. What's the difference?
All right.
All right, we're going to... It sounds terrible. I can't see! Okay, so we're going to get rid of that one. But I got to get it out of the universe mode first. And then let's fix this one up. Hide side plates. Hide the front pleats. Okay. Go to the strap. That's all beautiful images. Yeah, you have to wait. It's like once you download Tragedy, then there's another download that takes place, and that's like, sheesh, 45 minutes or so long. So if you go back to your, what you would call that, the notifications, you should see that it's downloading and has a ways to go yet. So don't freak out. You're not there yet.
But you know, 2K in general has had problems.
No.
Not just with the wrestling game, but even like the basketball game. There's some features that they don't update and they're unusable and it crashes the game. So it's something with 2K.
Yeah. They don't give a shit. They don't test it. They rush it to market just to make sure it gets in on a certain date and timeline. And then they let us do all the hard labor for them. And then they turn around and fix everything they can fix.
Yep.
And feel like they've accomplished something.
Yeah, you know, I play Grand Theft Auto 5 occasionally, and I don't have any crashes. Or Madden or some of those games. I don't have issues.
The other day, somebody was talking about Madden games, and boy, they were taking them to task. Just nothing good to say whatsoever. But that was probably true about almost everything 2K related at that point. So we were deciding whether 2K would be better or EA. Neither one gives me any hope.
Well, I don't know. Well, you saw some of that video that I showed you with the history of the WCW games, right?
Yep. But those were simpler days too, though. They back in those days, I mean, they didn't really have ways to patch games. It's not, you know, you didn't have all the internet stuff. So if it was broken, it was just broken. But they didn't generally put out broken shit back then. That's the whole point. They usually had stuff that was well tested and ready to go.
Nothing beats Backstage Assault.
Oh. That was one of the few I didn't buy, which tells you how bad it was, because I pretty much get anything that's wrestling.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, those were the dark days of WCW games.
There weren't a lot of good WCW games. There were a couple that were all right.
Yeah, no, the World Tour was pretty good for PlayStation.
Which one?
Not World Tour, what's it called?
Oh, yeah, there was a World Tour one. And that wasn't bad.
The one with the red-black cover with Sting on the cover and all that.
I don't remember the artwork as much as the players are very blocky. They were kind of...
Oh, you're thinking about... yeah, the World Tour for N64 and then...
Wouldn't have been N64. I didn't have N64. Might have been PlayStation or PlayStation 2.
Oh, yeah, I guess those guys were kind of blocky, too, I guess, now I think about it.
Where the hell's my plates? Damn, all this hunting better work. Here we go, finally. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, and I guess the thing on the FTR, they have an option to, some kind of an option where they could pick up a year. must be something in their contract where if somebody could, kind of like with the Cody thing,
Yeah.
they said could have picked up his option, but they did. So I don't think FTR is going anywhere.
No, they're not. They didn't have a nice thing to say about the WWE on the way out the door.
No, and if Triple H isn't in charge of NXT, they're not going back.
Well, I thought they kind of announced that he was kind of back in charge now with Shawn. But
But I mean, his version of what NXT was supposed to be, not.
well, according to him, and I don't know how much of it I believe and how much of it is him just, towing the company line. But Trips did a recent interview where he said that, no, this wasn't, a lot of people are making it out like while I was out, they took advantage and shredded everything up. We knew that it was time for us to make a change. We were already planning on making changes like this. And I'm like, maybe. But I really do feel like they shit all over everything he built.
Yeah, they sure did. I mean, they let everybody he had anything to do with go, pretty much.
I mean, you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. That's all I'm saying. It's like you had a really good program. It maybe went a little south. That happens. But figure out what was working and go with that, and then you'll tweak it as you go. But no. We're just going to throw all that shit out.
Well, yeah. And then you see it looks like they might be using LA Knight as a manager now.
That's stupid, man. He's got so much talent. I was disappointed when I found out he was going to WWE because I knew they were going to screw him up. And honestly, this is why MJF shouldn't do it. They will screw him up too.
There's a part of me that wishes and hopes that they would actually let him do what he would do, but their track record is not very good with that. So.
Doesn't exactly instill confidence, is what he's saying.
Yeah, no. I mean, he's going to make a shitload of money.
Yeah, and if that's all, and look, one thing is, let's call it like it is. MJF, he's the realest wrestler in the world, man. He has been a straight shooter in ways no one has ever been before, and he has said it very clearly. This is a business. I'm here to make money. Period. And that's not a heel saying or anything like that. He's being as real as possible, and he's right. You should make as much money as you can.
Yeah, and I don't know what that contract will look like, but
It'll look real simple. It'll have a number in front with a lot of zeros.
I think it starts at $4 or $5 million a year, honestly.
Oh, I don't know that he'll entertain that. I think it'd have to be bigger. Because that's probably Cody money right there. I assure you he's going to want to be paid better than pretty much anybody on the roster. Which is a bold statement, but he's in the driver's seat and he knows it. Will he make friends backstage? No. Does he care?
I mean, is Brock still gonna be wrestling 5 years from now?
What's that?
I mean, is Brock still going to be wrestling 5 years?
Brock?
Yeah.
He might be done now.
That's why I say, I'm like, I mean, Orton I can see still kind of go, but
Orton did a great interview on McAfee.
yes, he did.
And he made it clear he ain't going nowhere. He's having a blast with it again. The partnership that he's had with Goofball there has worn on him a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Riddle, yeah.
Where he's actually having fun with it. And he made it clear, 10 years from now, I plan on still doing this.
Yeah, that was a pretty real interview with him, too. Like, he was pretty straightforward. In that
It was a
interview.
great interview with him, in all honesty. And it's like one of the few times, and I've seen him do not like shoot interviews like that so much, but real interviews with real interviewers, and he's always come across a bit of an arrogant prick, and I know that's partly his role, but at the same time, it felt a little bit like he wasn't acting, and I really think he is at a different point in his life now as a family man, and I think he's actually warmed up to the fans a lot. I think COVID was a real wake-up call for him and a lot of other wrestlers that took the fans for granted. So let's see.
Yeah, I heard so many stories when he was younger about he was just, I mean, I think he would show it if you watched that Evil series on the Peacock. He even said how much he was a dick to people and all kinds of stuff. Oh, you should have been fired plenty of times.
Yeah, that was a good one too. I should have been fired a bunch of times. I fucked up.
Yep. Yeah, that guy is. I never thought when he debuted that he was going to turn out to be what he was. That's for sure.
Oh, I did. I mean, he was coming out of the developmental and just killing it. And he was 22, 21. I mean, he was a kid. You could just see it.
He certainly was. But he definitely had that look. That's for sure.
And back then, he had like the worst tattoos. He just had like a little bit going on the arm. He had that thing across his back or shoulder blade or something like that. It just,
Yeah,
there were some pretty weak-looking tattoos. Then he got injured, went away for a little while.
Shaggy hair.
Trying to remember who I put this belt on. Oh, Joe Hennig.
Yeah, he's still. I know he doesn't maybe do half the moves and stuff he used to, but I still actually enjoy watching him. He's one of the few guys that's like.
Who's that, Randy?
Yeah.
Oh, I love watching me some Randy Orton, man. He's still everything he's ever been, and more. Like he said, he was getting hurt a lot in the beginning of his career.
Yes, he was.
And look, I mean, when was the last time he had a real injury that kept him on the sideline?
That's been a while.
Monster Jam Freak. Belts work for me, brother, too. It's like a Christmas miracle, only it's not Christmas, so you go figure.
I'd like to know what they really messed up, though. I feel like there's something.
Yeah, there's some Trojan horse. We just ain't found him yet. Surprise, motherfuckers!
Let's see here.
All right. If this belt works, I'll be very happy. Yeah, Monster, I've been downloading a couple now, and they all seem to be working, so... Hallelujah! Can I get an amen?
Amen to the 2K gods, I guess. For now.
2K doesn't have gods. They're money-sucking, blood-sucking leeches.
Let's see, can you...
Those of you just joining the stream, welcome aboard. We are checking out the things that have been repaired through this massive 1.09 patch. We read all of the details off at the beginning of the stream. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes of the stream.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Make sure you drop a like on the video if you're just joining us. We're at 18. Let's hit 20. Come on. 20 is an easy number. We've got 221 people who viewed so far. And the belt works. Yes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota. weighing in at
Minnesota.
208 pounds. The Ring of Honor Television Champion, Joe Hennig.
Now there's a complete entrance for you. Lock, stock, and barrel. I still prefer 19 when it comes to simming matches. And I'll be bouncing back and forth between both versions. I got to use my 2K19 for Impact because that's where I have a full roster.
Yep, I knew that. in yesterday's video that you were using 19 just by the whatchamacallit on the bottom of the screen.
Twitter?
Oh, I think it was the controller layout or whatever it was. I forget what you call it.
If any of you want to join the live chat, we're on the PlayStation Network today. Let me know what your gamer tag is if you're on the PlayStation Network, and I will send you an invite. You can jump in here and join us.
And don't be excited by the new crowd signs that they added.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Why? What did we get?
A lot of Snickers.
Oh. Well, there was already, like, duplicate, triplicates of shit.
I can't see exactly what's new, but I see a lot of new Snickers ones that weren't there before.
A champion versus champion match here. Ziggler going up against Hennig. Somebody was saying earlier, it might have been you in the, I don't think it was Twitter, I'm not even sure, about how they can't stand their Mortal Kombat stance that these guys are in. I was like, damn, I didn't even think about it, but that's all I'm ever going to see now with this. Thanks. It wasn't bad enough that you had to ruin it.
Kick.
The reverse prompt comes up at a weird time. It's not like it was before. Maybe it randomizes itself a little bit better, but definitely a lot tougher to time it.
Wow. I'm gonna retweet this video.
What's that?
I'm gonna retweet this video to you. It's you guys showing how fast this game is playing.
Oh, on PC?
I think so. Jesus Christ.
Turned in that neck breaker. Going for the cover. Oh, didn't take out the red. Thought I finally got rid of that stupid feature. Caught him with the axe.
Hey, I don't know. Have you tried using Alexa Bliss yet?
No.
Is there a particular reason why she's called Alexis Bliss 2021 now?
The only thing I know is that there was a mod version that a lot of people downloaded where it had her before the Fiend character.
Yeah, 'cause I thought you had the name Alexa Bliss before, but now when I look at her character, it says one. Is there another version of her in the game?
Not unless they added one.
But said they also gave her old in the theme music. That's the, let me take a look.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll bounce over there myself. Now you got me curious.
See what the hell's going on. Apparently, her theme is under the Mae Young Classic. Okay, well, I'll take a look.
Yakuza, you're right, man. Bringing back special referee, I thought for sure was going to happen this year. It was one of the things that people asked for a lot, and it's an easy thing for them to add, and they didn't. The coffin match wouldn't be bad either. Buried Alive match wouldn't be bad to bring that back. They're not going to bring back the Inferno match anytime soon, and if they do, it'll suck. You're not going to let somebody actually catch fire nowadays. They're not going to go that route. Not in a PG world. No, can't have it. Wouldn't be prudent. All right, let's see. What are you saying, Alexa Bliss?
I don't see her theme under that. See, some people, I swear.
Oh, Alexa Bliss 21. That's her with the Fiend outfit. I'm not sure why they put that name on, especially since there's only the one version of her. There's no alternate attire.
Unless the Mae Young Classic is her theme. Oh, it is.
All right, well, I think that's pretty good for right now. I mean, look, the patch has obviously addressed a lot of the big issues. We're not going to knock it. Yeah, it took you long enough to get there. So at the end of the night, we got belts back. Well, not back. They're actually working for the first time. We've got a bunch of other stuff happening that wasn't working before that seems like it's been fixed a little bit, so maybe not a total hot mess the way it was earlier. So we'll have some more exploring to do. I guarantee you, between people on YouTube and Twitter, we're going to find out that there are other aspects that need to still be addressed, or maybe they were working fine, now they're not. Time will tell. I still recommend you back up everything you got at the end of the day, because sooner or later, they're going to come for you, and they're going to take away your save file, and they're going to corrupt your universe mode, because that's what these guys do. Bunch of bastards. All right, I got to take off. For D-Train, this is Vince McSham saying so long, everybody.